Hi, this is Carrie from Core Strength Pilates. Today we're going to do about a 20-minute intermediate level workout. We're going to be using this red ball. I use a 9-inch because I'm quite tall. They make an 8-inch if you're not as tall. That might be comfortable. Anyway, grab one on Amazon if you don't have one. And let's begin. We're going to start in 4-point kneeling. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath hips. Make sure that you have that lower curve in the spine. That's your neutral. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck the pelvis under, drop the head. Breath in there. Breathing out to come back. One more of those. Breathing out. Breathing in. Coming into neutral. And thread the needle. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, make sure you leave your arm on the ground in line with the spine. That will keep you from flexing under. Breathing into center, breathing out to open the other way. And one to the other side, breathing out. Breathing into center, breathing out to open. Good. From there, you're going to move your head cushion, bring your hands forward, roll the shoulders back as you bring your hips down. From here, you can adjust your hands so they're underneath the shoulders. Push through the hands, let the pelvis open up, roll those shoulders back, opening up the front line. Leave your hands there as you send your hips back towards your feet. Drop your head down, take a breath in. As you breathe out, come up via a cat and coming back into that position. Breathing in to come back. And then we're going to come into a neutral position. So roll the shoulders back as we're going to plank. Ready? Bring one leg back, the other leg back. Draw in the belly. Shoulders are strong. Head is in line with the spine. Good. Continue to hold. Planking is an amazing exercise to build the wrist, to build the core. It builds absolutely everything. Any isometric exercise is brilliant. If it's too much for you, don't lose your plank. Just gently tap your knees down and you can still be working your upper body. Ready? You're going to hold for 5 more seconds. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Knees down, knees wide. Sit back onto those heels. Good. From there, you are going to come onto your mat. So if you use a head cushions are just to make sure your head is in line with the spine. That's the most important. You might not need one at all. Put your hands on your lower ribs. Take a nice big breath in, opening up the lower ribs. And breathing out. One more of those. It's your thoracic breathing. Perfect. From there, keep the body nice and calm. Keep that thoracic breath. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, just start to imprint your low back for a spine curl. Slowly work through each of the vertebrae as you bring your hips up towards the ceiling. Make sure your ribs are down and your hips are fully open. Midline is strong. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, reverse it down. Pelvis all the way to neutral. One more again. Breathing out. Spine curl up. This time adding on ribcage closure. Breathing in to bring your arms back behind you. Breathing out to spine curl down. Pelvis into neutral. Arms on the side into a low V. Ready for hip rolls. Ready? Take a breath in as you breathe out. Keep your upper body nice and relaxed and the opposite side grounded. Sending the knees over. Breathing into center. And breathing out the other way. Good. Take one more in your own time. Breathing out as you go over into center. Great. When you're done with that one, you're going to crisscross your left leg all the way over. If you have low back pain, you need to extend that supporting leg just a little bit further. Take a breath in as you breathe out, going over towards the right. Slowly, you're going to get a nice stretch in the hip. I often get a nice, crack in my low back. I love it. Take a little extra breath there and hold, and just relax your body into it. Breathing in, think that these obliques can help to draw that up, and the other side. Off you go. Breathing out. Hold for an extra breath. And coming into center. Good. From there, you're going to, if you're using the ball, if you have one, great. If not, no big deal. Just do this without the ball. Although it's so much more fun with the ball, not gonna lie. When you work with the ball, excuse me, you can use the upper part of your core, which only can work when you're going from extension. So when you go from here to here, that's an upper part of the core. If you're already on the mat, that's permanently on holiday. So hands back behind your head, head completely relaxed into your hands, elbows in your peripheral vision. You should feel your triceps working. Feet, legs hip distance apart, feet relaxed or flexed. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lead with the ribs as you send them down. Grow through the crown of the head, roll in that belly, breathing in to come into your curl up. Make any adjustments if you need to on the ball now, and carrying on. Next breath out, connect with the core. Coming up, you're going to rotate towards the right. Breathing in to come up. Good. And now coming into a center curl up. And after that, we're going off to the left. You're catching a pattern here. Breathing out. It's easier to find the rotation if you're in the top part of your curl up. It's quite difficult if you're only part way. So center, then right, then center, then left, okay? Carry on in your own time. Take it slow. Use your breath. Keep the length in the spine, so keep growing through the crown of the head. Once you go to the left, just want you to finish with one center curl up and hold. Good. Draw the shoulders down, draw the belly in. You're going to gently, without moving the pelvis, so keeping your pelvis in neutral. You drag in one leg, drag in the other leg. Ready for it? So you can feel where the weight is. So this is flexion. You don't want that. You need it to be in neutral. Hold that. Heel toe float one leg up, heel toe the other. Bring your heels together. Your knees are hip distance apart. Ready? Go back just a little bit over the ball. And then as you breathe out, lengthen through the crown of the head. It's so hard. Coming on up. I've completely destabilized you. You're on a ball and your legs aren't even on the mat. So you should be shaking like mad. Those are all your stabilizer muscles. All your core is working. Each time, if you can go a little further back, see if you can do it. If you can only kind of work in the upper part of the range, don't worry about it, but do your best. What's going to happen? You're going to fall off the ball. You'll most likely be fine. It's all right. You've got this. You've got this. Good. You're going to do 3 more of those. Use your breath. Keep the pelvis heavy. Woo. For me, that's Pilates fun. Living on the edge. Great. Hold the next curl up. You're going to send your left leg down and away. Leave that right leg in a single knee fold. So these are a little easier. You have a leg down. You're going to oblique towards that leg. So breathe out, connect, rotate over towards the right-hand side. Breathing in to go back over. Carry on. Good. 1 more of those. I know you're feeling it. I'm feeling it too. I'm also feeling my breakfast. Pilates is definitely best on an empty stomach. Drag that other leg in. Single knee fold. Back you go. And off. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Keep the shoulders down. Head nice and heavy. Rotating towards that side. Keep the pelvis heavy. That's keeping it in neutral. How we doing? Burning? It's quite efficient, this series, not gonna lie. You might feel this tomorrow. Last one on this side. Good. And then come into a center curl up. Bring that leg down. And then send your head back, send your arms all the way back behind you for a nice and well-deserved full body stretch. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to nod your chin towards the chest, circle your arms wide, and just stay on the ball as you come into a little mini curl up. Breathing in, head, then arms, go back. Breathing out, circle. A little half a curl up. One more of those. Enjoy it. Catch your breath. Good. And now you're going to do full roll up and coming back. Ready? Breathing out, roll in the belly. Tuck the pelvis a little bit and coming into a spine stretch forward. Breathing into slowly with control. Go all the way back over the ball. One more of those. Spine stretch forward and coming up. Great job. Really, really good. From here, just come on back, flip yourself over back onto your knees and just take a little moment in your rest position. Good. From there, I want you to come up onto high kneeling. So you want your hips fully open, your shoulders down and engaged, hands over and across. Take a breath in. Make sure your toes are not tucked under. That would really hurt. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're just going to lean on back. Don't worry, breathing, actually, honestly, the breath doesn't matter on this one. It's just a hamstring and quad stretch. The breath only really matters, keep doing that. I'm going to, in case you're worried about the Pilates breath, you can't inflate your lungs and collapse. You can't inflate your lungs and rotate, right? That's when the breath really matters. The rest of the time is just to keep you nice and stable. And of course, to keep that oxygen pumping through those muscles. Last one of those. Good. Come on the lengthwise of your mat. Hips are fully open. Bring one leg out. Bring the arm out to the side. I think I need a little more space. Too tall. I need a longer mat. And tip yourself over and you will be in the right position. Okay? Hand can be, my shoulder doesn't love it here. I like my hand here or here. It doesn't really matter. Lengthen that leg away. Have a look to make sure you just see the front part of the leg. You don't want to work here. You don't want to work in extension. Lengthen, lift, and lower. Off we go. The more you lengthen, the more efficient it is. Two more. Good. And then circles. When you circle behind you, tuck that pelvis under to get a hip flexor stretch instead of a low back extension. Good. Reverse the circles. 2, 3. Tap that lit toe down and reach that arm high and push through to get a nice side stretch. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift the arm and the leg and the head and breathing out to stretch. Breathing in to lift and out. Last one, breathing in to lift and out. Oh, I love that one. Good. And then coming back up. Other side. Ready? Find your space. Hip, arm up, or arm here, wherever you want the arm, doesn't matter. And we're just gonna move down a little bit. Ready? Off we go. Lengthen, lift, and lower. If this arm is up, make sure you're not reaching, right? Shoulders down and engaged. Draw the belly in. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Last one. Good. Hip height. Bring circles. 1, 2, 3. Reverse it. Tucking that pelvis under as the leg goes back behind you. Great job. Tap that leg down and get that lovely lateral flexion. Take a breath in and out. Keep going. Last, 2 more. I love them. 1 more. Let's go. And coming up. And from there, come lie on your belly. Ready? When you lie on your belly, tuck those ribs under They want to go in extension, so you need to tuck them under. Let's start with diamond press. You can start with your heels flopped in. Roll the nose, lift from the back of the head, grow through the crown of the head. You should be looking directly down. Nose goes down and under. Bring your hands on the wooden floor. Diamond press with your head so it's in line with the spine. Draw the shoulders back. Start to grow through the crown of the head. Send the heart or tip your ribs forward so you get that extension in between the shoulder blades. Coming down. And one more of those. That's your cobra prep. And then if you feeling it today, you can come into a higher cobra. So you just find that cobra prep because it needs to be sequential extension of the spine. Back of the neck is long. Listen to your back. Move your hands accordingly. If this is going into your low back, just tuck the pelvis. If you feel it here, just tuck the pelvis under and really lengthen through the crown of the head. And that should do the trick. Obviously, everyone needs to keep lengthening through. You don't want to extend with the spine kind of compacted. Last one. Great. And sit back onto those heels into your rest position. Oh, that feels so good. Great. Ready for a little more core work? Let's focus on the lower core. Come lie down. Right, ready? So you need to take a little imprint of your low back, send the pelvis away, and then relax so you know that you have that natural space behind your low back. Leave the pelvis super heavy, engage with the core, bring the pelvic floor up, and imagine you're drawing those hip bones together. That's going to get the lower core active. Keep the pelvis in neutral as you float heel toe, one leg up, heel toe float the other leg up, and then bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Shoulder drop, breathing in to reach up, breathing out to drop the back of the shoulders down. Okay, from here, you're going to hold the arms steady. Just find your toe tap. So it's leaving that right angle underneath the knee, using these tiny little muscles to slowly drag it in and send it away. Slow, use your breath. So it's breathing out as they go away from you, breathing in as it draws in. You should instantly, doesn't matter how strong you are, you should already be feeling these guys working. You can even put your fingers there if you want. You can feel them working. If you go fast, they're having a holiday. If you're imprinted your back, they're having a holiday. You need to be in pelvic neutral and you need to work slow with your breath. Good, finishing with the right leg. And then we're gonna do dead bug. So opposite arm, but with toe tap, okay? So left toe tap leg, right arm, breathing in, slowly draw it on to center. So now I feel a little bit of oblique working as well. Probably complaining after all we just did, but that's okay. We're good with that. Pelvis is steady. Use your breath. Good, finishing with the right leg. Now I want you to go into leg extension dead bug. So send that leg away from you about 45 degrees above the mat. Don't drop it down. You need to draw it slowly straight back. That's where the work is. That's why you don't want to drop that leg down. You're missing the hardest part of the exercise. Carry on. Use your breath. Finishing with the right leg. Good. Bring your hands on the outside. Take a breath in. We're going to keep that same, actually, everyone go ahead, take a break. I could almost hear if you were in class, like, we need a break. No problem. So we're going to use that same concept. You're going to do single leg stretch and then into single straight leg stretch. But the dead bug that you just did, really slow, organized, and with a neutral pelvis, you need to bring that into your single leg stretch. Okay, everyone ready? Neutral pelvis, double knee fold. Excuse me. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to curl up, draw the shoulders down, grow through the crown of the head. So I'm going to keep this position nice and stable. Take a breath in, breathing out. Send that left leg away from you. Left hand comes across, breathing into return. Breathing out, other hand. Keep going. Keep it slow and organized. Do not let that leg drop down. Don't let the pelvis move. Good. Finish with the right leg. Good. Single straight leg stretch. Bring the left leg up. A little external rotation if you want, if it's more comfortable. With control, swap. Draw that leg in. What a lovely hamstring stretch. Off you go. One more on each side. When your left leg is down, leave it down. Slide down that leg. Send it away from you and take a well-deserved full body stretch. Oh, so nice. Bring your hands back behind you. Take a breath in. Rolling up, breathing out, chin towards the chest. Rolling up. Finish with a nice spine stretch forward. And well done. Great job. You might feel that tomorrow. It was a bit of a core blaster. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you would like to see more. Have a great day. Thank you so much.